Hello, beautiful Gemini, and thank you so much for joining me this week on my channel, Green Line Goddess. This is your weekly read. It is a general read, and we will be using the Mythic Tarot cards. But this week, I've been told I would like to pull an angel card first up. And for you guys, we got reconsider. Okay, so this is an interesting card. Are you planning a course of action that you just need to reconsider, to think about? Is this actually right, what you're planning on doing, what you're thinking about doing? Because there's a big question mark over it with this card, and it's almost like, I'm really drawn to the hands here with the light. It's almost like someone or soul or something is kind of begging you to reconsider. Now, this might actually be, I don't feel like this is you, okay, Gemini. I feel like this is someone else or a group of people asking you, begging you to reconsider. So to think about another option. They don't want you to go, okay? They don't want you to go is what I'm getting. So I'm just getting, please don't go, begging you to reconsider. So let's find out what else that could mean. So what else can we get for Gemini? We'll go to the Greek myth. We'll go see what stories of the Greek myths we can get for you guys around this. But very earnest. This person very earnestly doesn't want you to be going. So what can we get for Gemini? What can we get for you guys? Okay, so again, this kind of confirms what I was saying. The Page of Wands is very much someone moving someone moving very fast, at a very fast pace, off on an adventure, going in their own direction. Okay, they've got the fire in their belly. It's fire energy. They've got the passion, the drive. They've got, I want to go here. I want to do this. This is what's driving me. Nothing's stopping me from doing this. Okay, and it's this real sense of like blinkers on, moving straight ahead, not thinking about anybody else. With the Ten of Cups. Now, I'm not getting necessarily this is you, Gemini. This might be someone else in your life, but if it is you, I'm not getting Gemini so much around this reading. So just see what resonates with you, because the Ten of Cups is about long-term happiness. So I feel like the end goal is you are doing this, or this person is doing this for the relationship or for you, or I feel like the end goal is long-term happiness, where the relationship's going to end up. But it feels like wherever this person's going, this Page of Wands is going. So whether it's you or somebody else in the relationship, it's like what am I trying to say with this? It's almost like a risk. Okay, it's like they're charging forward. They've got this plan, and it's almost like, again, with this reconsider card, it's a little bit like, do you really think that's the best course of action? It's almost like they've got it in their mind that this is the only way they can achieve this Ten of Cups, this happiness. This is the only way that maybe they can mend a relationship or make a relationship this ideal thing, or they feel like they're providing for the family, so therefore they have to go off and fight the battle and win the war to kind of fix everything back home. So it's a sense of someone who is leaving to go off to fight a battle, or to fight something, to conquer something is probably a better word, in order to bring home the rewards for the family or for the relationship. Okay, and it's almost like the person left behind is like seeing their partner go off to war, and they like, please don't go. But this person is like, not literally war, this is just kind of the imagery I'm getting, but they're going off with this fire in their belly that they feel like this is something they have to do to provide for the partnership or the family. And so there's someone saying, please don't go. It's like if you're the one stuck at home seeing that they stuck at home watching someone leave, you're like, but isn't it just better if you stay here with me rather than go off? Because anything could happen out there. You know, you could come back with everything you say, but you could also not come back. So there's this sense of, yeah, that's the dynamic that I'm getting at the moment, Gemini. So let's see, what else can we get for this? What else can we get for you around this? But I don't know if you're going to be able to change the person's opinion, or this kind of slipped out and half didn't. So again, it's been a funny week like that, where cards are kind of half flipped out and half haven't. With the Strength card coming in, a major arcana, it's sometimes a Leo card, so it may be a Leo partner. But it's the fact that it half slipped out. The Strength card is all about having the courage and strength to do something. Now, this feels like a very courageous journey, this Page of Wands, you know, going out to fight, to make a conquest, whatever that relates to, in order to bring home the spoils of war, to bring home the rewards, to provide for the family. Now, there's a doubt around this Strength card is all about courage and having the strength and the will to be able to do something. And this is the story of Hercules killing the Nemean lion with his own bare hands, because no other human weapon could pierce this lion's skin. So the fact, again, I'm getting doubt over the fact that someone can pull this off. This is a huge quest of Hercules. So it feels like there's this real quest-like energy, like going off to conquer something forward. And the fact it was half coming out was there's this doubt from one of the parties that this can be a successful mission, which is why we're getting the reconsider, which is why we're getting the please don't go. So yeah, and it's the doubt is around. Let me just tune into this a bit more. The doubt is around whether someone can pull this off. It's not doubting their courage or their fire or their spirit. It's doubting the success of the mission. Okay, because they're definitely full of courage in order to go off like this. So there's doubt. I think it's from the partner. And for some reason I feel like, Gemini, I feel like I'm tuning in that you're more the partner, but you might feel like you're the one on the mission. The High Priestess has just popped out. So with this card, this is a major arcana, and this is Persephone. She's the goddess of the queen of the underworld. And I'm getting this real sense of from this card, I'm getting the message from Persephone. She's holding her pomegranate. She's decided, the story of her is very similar to the story is that she took a bite from the pomegranate, and from taking that bite, it meant that she agreed to become the queen of the underworld and to marry Hades, lord of the underworld. And in this, she's holding up going, I've taken a bite of the pomegranate. My fate is sealed. I've accepted this is what I have to do. And there's nothing you can do to stop this. And that's kind of the message I'm getting, is that this is a fate. There's fate around this. This is fated. It's almost like there's this acceptance of what is about to happen and what has occurred. So with this High Priestess energy, and it's almost like don't fight it, just have to accept that this is what is going to happen. Okay, there's fate around this. This person is not going to change their mind, whoever it is, whether it's you or the other person. And so it's about accepting, allowing and surrendering that whatever it is that is at play, that has to play out, letting it happen without trying to control it and stop it. So that's the energy of the High Priestess in this case. There's this real resignation to, I have bitten the pomegranate and now I'm living in the underworld. I've accepted my fate. And so there's a real acceptance of someone's accepted their fate, and there's a real question mark around the other person accepting that as well, if that makes sense. So I'm going to ask for a soul card for you guys, Gemini. What can we get for Gemini? A message from soul around this? A message from soul. But I'm getting all these like kind of medieval imagery of almost Game of Thrones-ish, of the family and then the partner going out or the husband going out to war to fight. No, so it's kind of, that's obviously metaphorical, but that's the kind of imagery I've been getting along this. It's quite epic. It's almost like a quest, a mission, fighting for someone, but it's for the greater good, but to provide a better home, a better place, a better life for the family or for the partnership. So what can we get for Gemini? What can we get as a message from soul? What can we get? Yeah, this is what I'm saying, family. This is what it's all about, providing for the happiness of the family. And that's what that's kind of soul is agreeing with the mission, saying this is something that the greater good is for the family. So something almost needs to be sacrificed. You need to surrender and allow this to play out because it is all for the greater good and for the long-term happiness and for generations to come, for the family, for your relationship, for your happiness. So it's about kind of almost accepting your fate and your position in this and your role, because I keep getting like characters in a film. So it's about accepting your role and your place and not trying to, and that there's a greater plan up above, but the greater plan is around your family. So soul is kind of saying this is all fated and to let it play out. So I hope that makes sense, Gemini. If you would like to hear more, please like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. I hope you have a great week. See you next time. Bye.